What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. We are back for another episode of Bling Empire, Season 1, Episode 3. So, this episode, we start off, we have Kevin, Kane, and Jesse. They are at the Asian market. Jesse is trying to find the ingredients for this soup that he wants to make for Chloe. And he's talking about how, they've been together for 5 years and how he wants to propose to her, but he's just waiting for the right time. And they're of course, this is one of those markets that, they have stuff in there that costs $2,000. And of course, Kevin, once again, is talking about how much stuff costs and how crazy it is that things cost so much money, And he talks about it's the most expensive soup ever. And I was like, when you saw those ingredients, I can't disagree, and the soup better be good as hell. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, Anna and Kim, the DJ, they are building a friendship. Anna says that she's not quick to trust because she's been, done so wrong. She said she had an assistant that walked out with $5 million worth of jewelry in broad daylight, and so she's not very quick to invite people into her world and to trust them. And so her and Kim are hanging out at her house. We see that Anna can play the piano, and she's got a nice little car collection, her son and all that. And we also find out that she had a monkey die, and then she had a whole bunch of fish on her property die, like in one night. And so Kim decides that her house, it's got bad spirits. It's got some bad juju running around, the house, right? And but they agree that they're gonna try to hang out a little bit and maybe see if they can build a friendship, right? Now on the other side of town, Jesse and I believe it's Chloe, she goes into labor, honey, and she ends up having the baby. She goes into labor, and we see the whole them running out the house. He forgot his shoes. He had to go back in to get his shoes. Then he had to worry about if his shoes matched his outfit. And she was like, if you don't get in this car and get us to the damn hospital because this hurts. And baby, they got in that Rolls Royce truck, honey, and went on down to the hospital. And she had a beautiful little baby boy. And they did have a conversation about getting married. And she was telling him, well, this is before she had the baby. And she was telling him, she said, I'm waiting for my ring. Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, I'm sort of caught between, very traditional values and then being an American girl. But at the end of the day, I'm on baby number 2 and I'm not married, and that's not cool. And, even Kane is like, listen, y'all been together for 4 years. In 4 years' time, you could have found a moment to get on your knee and propose. Like, it doesn't make sense. And so she's not happy about it. She doesn't like it. But she was like, I can't make you do anything. But she's definitely not happy about the fact that they're not married. But it doesn't sound like she's going anywhere. Like, she's not saying, like, well, if he doesn't propose, I'm leaving. Like, she's just kind of dealing with it. But he did say that the proposal is coming, and it's coming soon. So we just waiting. Oh, Kelly and Andrew. Andrew takes Kelly on a romantic drive up the coast. He rents, like, this jet stream, like a camper. I guess it's like a place where you can go and rent, have like little romantic. So they had like a little staycation, and he was talking about getting better and their relationship getting better and them becoming better and all that good stuff. And how Paris was just a bad situation and he's learned from it, and they just happy in love. But listen, I just feel like I'm just waiting for the other ball to drop with the two of them. I don't know. Something about that Andrew just don't sit right in my spirit, okay? Kane decides that he wants to have a party at a Filipino restaurant with all, traditional Filipino food. He wants to, it's sort of like the equivalent of the Filipino Independence Day for them. It was when they became an independent country. And, he talks about just wanting to share his culture with his friends, and that he does get homesick sometime, and he just wants them to all get a taste of his world. And everybody is there, Anna and Kevin and all of them there, child. Christine is there, and that's when they all found out that Jesse and Chloe had the baby. And so they all sing happy baby to you instead of happy birthday to you. And baby Kevin then showed up in his Christian Dior shirt, honey, and he was offended. that Christine did not identify that this was Christian Dior, honey. He was just like, I mean, she's supposed to be such a fashionista. How can she not know that this is Christian Dior? And then Christine goes, and then she made it even worse by telling him that she didn't like it and she thought it was an ugly shirt. And Kevin was like, what? How dare you think that my shirt is ugly? It is Christian Dior. I said, poor thing. Poor thing. So then we have Anna, Christina, and Kelly, and they're all talking about Andrew and the trip down to Paris. And Anna was like, I'm really disappointed in Kelly. I thought better of her. I thought she was smarter than that. Like, for her to still be with this man who treats her the way he does and talks to her the way she does. And Christine even sort of jumped in and kind of was like saying the same thing, like, listen, I don't know if that's cool. Like, that's not cool. And Kevin is hearing the whole Andrew is there hearing the whole conversation. Now, again, it's just weird. Like, enjoy the party, dude. Like, they're over there having a good time. Like, enjoy the party. But anyway, next up, Anna is having a spa day over to her house. She invites the crew over. And they're doing mouth massages. This is the newest thing that rich people are doing. It's a stress reliever. It's this, it's that. And it's a whole thing with massaging the mouth, right? And Kevin thought he was going to get him like a regular traditional massage. And he was talking about how stressful it is to be a model and how you have to stand for hours sucking your stomach in and having your abs out. And it hurts so much that he jumped up on the table to be the first one to get there, and come to find out he was going to get his mouth massage, child. Now, Kim showed up and decided that she was going to cleanse Anna's house. She bought a Bible. She said something about getting a cross, and that she was going to cleanse her house because her house had bad spirits and bad juju in it. Anna was looking at her like, girl, what the hell? Like, what are you talking about? She's talking about someone, when I went in Anna's house, I had this unwelcome feeling, like these spirits where there was like just this unwelcoming spirit. So Kim and Guy go into the house to do Lord knows what with this Bible. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, what are you doing? Like, even if, let's assume that it's true, that Anna's house has some unwanted spirits. What are you going to do about it with a Bible? So I just thought that was an excuse to walk around Anna's house, because that's exactly what she did. She started walking around Anna's house. She went upstairs. Now, first of all, you know that that's rude. When you're at someone's home, generally speaking, you do not go upstairs unless you are invited to go upstairs, unless somebody is taking you on a tour. You do not run around people's house, especially when the party is outside. Nobody was even inside. So then they talking about something. Well, let's go in and see what type of hair products Anna uses, because her hair always look a hot mess. So we need to see what she's using so we can help her out. Now, that part they ain't lying. Anna hair, it is always a mess. So when they go in the bathroom, they find a penis pumper thingy. Some sort of sex toy with the penis pumper. Now, Guy say he know exactly what it is because he has one himself, okay? And they proceed to laugh and joke. It's a penis pump and giggling. And they are loud because her windows are open so people outside can actually hear them laughing and joking. They proceed to go in the closet to take it out of the closet. And then Kim was like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Throw it away. Throw it out the window. So it comes out of the window. It lands on the lawn while everybody is out there getting their spa treatments done. It's not funny and it's not cute. And it's disrespectful as hell. So when Kelly and Guy come out, of course, Anna is totally pissed off and she feels totally betrayed in the situation. And everybody is trying to tell Kelly and them that they're wrong. How could you do that? How could you do that? And Kelly immediately gets offended and was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What's the problem? Anna knew where I was going. Anna knew I was in her house. Anna was so upset. And I'm sure she was more embarrassed than anything else. And so Kevin sort of jumped to Anna's defense and was like, yo, Kelly, that's not cool. Kim, that's not cool. You really need, you need to apologize. What? And she wouldn't do it. She didn't think she had done anything wrong. So next we see, It's Sherry. I've been calling her Chloe. It's Sherry. We see Sherry with the new baby, and they're having a photo shoot for the new baby. And you know how they do with the baby and make the baby look all cute in the different things and the different poses. Y'all know what they do, child. Y'all know what they do. Now, the crew is out on the town, honey. The crew is out. It's the Mid-Autumn Festival, and the crew is out at a little spot, and they're enjoying themselves. And Kelly and Kevin, no, Kim the DJ, and Kevin end up getting into an argument over what happened at Anna's house. And of course, Kim was like, well, of course, he's gonna defend his sugar mama. Of course, he's gonna defend her, and she proceeds to throw a drink on him. And so, of course, Kevin is pissed off, and they have to separate them. And Kane, separates them and pulls them apart. And he's like, listen, let's just move on. Like, let's just apologize and move on. Like, I'll apologize on your behalf. No, that was at the house. Kane apologized on Kim's behalf at the party because he was like, I don't want to keep this going. I don't want this to continue to move on. So Kane decides that he didn't like the way things ended, and he wants to try to help everybody get along. And he ends up renting out a bowling alley for them to all come together. And of course, oh, you know what? That's what happened. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to go into the next episode. I'm sorry. So anyway, with that being said, that's where the episode ends, with Kevin pissed off, got the drink thrown on him, and them being separated. I mean, it wasn't like he was going to hit her back or nothing like that, but it was just a really nasty, situation. So I'm sorry, I was going to go into the next episode. So that was episode 3. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in those comments. Peace.